A shout out to our podcast sponsor, sportsponsorship.co.uk. If you or your business are interested in making a real difference to the Scottish game, supporting hundreds of kids into regular football, get in touch with sportsponsorship.co.uk and they'll find the right fit for your brand. Hello and welcome to Tinpot, a Scottish football podcast with fucking nonsense throughout. Load of nonsense. My name's Tom, I'm going to be your host for the next wee while, and we're joined by our resident rover, Matthew Strugnall. How are you, sir?
Swell, thanks.
Good. And Andrew Guild, our disheartened teddy bear. How are you?
Not so swell.
Less swell. Coming up in Tinpot On Tour episode 5, we are going to be discussing a bit of a lighter-hearted segment this week. Who would be in our sort of SPL 12 if we were picking our dream 12 teams to put in the league? Who would we be picking? That is the main topic of discussion for this week. We're then going to be doing our weekend previews. We're going to pick a fixture each and talk through them. And finally, our quiz, which again this week for the gents and for you listeners is a surprise. It's a new format, so hopefully you enjoy. But that's what's coming up in the next half an hour or so. Before we dive into that, silly question really, Andrew, how are you getting on after Rangers defeated away in Austria?
Terrible. I'm not going to go on a huge rant about it, but yeah, I'm just not surprised anymore. It's the same football every time. Nothing's improving. The only time it gets a bit better is when he has to throw his tactics out the window and just go hell for leather with chucking 3 strikers on and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how long this can really keep going, but yeah, I just get a bit bored of watching the games now.
Bit bored. I mean, it can't get much worse than this, can it?
You can.
Yes. Every week we can throw that in because it definitely can get worse and it will for as long as the board keep him there. I think
Rangers and Celtic embarrassing Scotland again in Europe.
Aye, what about the
that's
Celtic as well?
Though. They've been doing that for about 10 years. So
The Dons, bit of pride, scored 2 goals against Shakhtar and didn't get battered. Well, everyone said they were going to get pumped, so to lose and to put up a good fight, it shows that the players are still fighting for big Jimmy Tulin.
That's not how you pronounce it.
How's it, Andrew? What is it?
Jimmy Tulin.
There we go.
Jimmy Tulin.
The nearly men. At least they scored a couple of goals, so maybe that'll put some confidence into
Give the fans something to cheer
forwards.
about, eh?
Yeah, and it's a good side as well. We kind of said that before. Like, you know, it's not like they were playing a sort of diddy team. So hopefully that is a wee catalyst for them to turn things around. And yeah, I mean, they did better than the other 2 Scottish teams tonight anyway. So went out on their shield rather than the other 2 went out with a whimper. So good on them.
Still 3 defeats. Disappointing. Rubbish.
Yeah.
We were talking, what was it, 6 weeks ago or 7 weeks ago? We're so optimistic. This is the best that Scottish football's been for so long. We had 5 teams at that point still in Europe. We had talk of the old firm potentially getting split and all this stuff, and now look at us. We're all getting battered.
Well, the old firm could get split. That definitely.
Oh
could
yeah,
happen.
well,
Yeah.
there'll be 6 teams I think between Celtic and Rangers at this the way it's going.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, can't really argue with that.
Oh dear. Yeah, let's move on. Let's not poke the bear any more than we have to. How are you, Matt? Are you chirpy on this lovely Thursday evening?
Classmate, I had a Pepe's for my lunch today. Have you had a Pepe's before?
I've never had it. No, I've seen
once.
the little scale on the side with the like mega hot.
Well,
I was like, I always fancy trying that.
one of the boys for work said, let's go Pepe's. So he said, right, get the extra hot because it's like a medium at Nando's. It was quite spicy, and then I paid 5s like in the evening. I was just like burping, like spicy burps. It was so bad. Like I had heartburn all through the game and that. And yeah, so I wouldn't recommend getting a Pepe's before you play 5s. But it was very nice, I must say. The never had one before. Got a Eastern chicken box, extra chicken, peri chips. It was good.
Nice.
It's not bad for a lunchtime. Yeah, done well.
And then I had 2 cereal bars from Aldi as well. The
flavour?
fake It's the fake Lucky Charms cereal bar.
Oh.
So good, mate. Honestly,
Christ.
it's class. I'm not joking. 10 out of 10 for a
Jesus.
cereal bar. 99
Surely
calories.
that's just like a sweetie, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
99
say.
calories, bro. It's so good. Recommend that. £1.49 in Aldi.
Well, if you recommend it, it's definitely gone on my list.
That's
And I
it.
had a few custard creams, the biscuit of choice for one Jose Mourinho.
They're
Is that
good.
his favourite, is it?
It's his favourite biscuit, yeah. Custard creams.
I saw the article about him getting his biscuit off this boy that used to work with him. But I didn't see what biscuit it was, so thanks for filling me in. That's good to know.
They were at Marks and Spencer's extra stuffed or double cream custard cream. Oh,
Double the cream,
Nice.
double
you
the
get
fun.
for Marks for £1.50, you get a whole layer of double stuffed bourbon, double stuffed custard cream and malted biscuits for £1.50. That's a good deal at Marks and Spencer's. Like just
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, devoured them one night.
Interesting, you're a bourbon man as well, rather than bourbon.
Bourbon.
Never fail to disappoint.
Absolute class, mate. You eat one half of the biscuit, then you lick all the cream off, then you eat the other half.
What, the double cream, like the
Yeah,
loads- yeah.
But then the second biscuit part's always depressing because you've already eaten all the nice cream, so then you've got to eat this rubbish dry biscuit at the end. But it's fine. Whereas the first biscuit, you're eating it because you're excited to get the cream, you know. So you're like, the first biscuit's
You
alright.
gotta lick until you get to that cream, I guess.
Yeah.
You said cream about fucking 80 times within 5 minutes. It's like
Anyway.
the floater situation.
He's back. The floater's back.
He's back.
You
Oh,
guys, that's not my problem. That's on you. Like if I can't say the word cream without you getting
Hey,
It's just
excited.
not that many times.
Just a lot, yeah.
What do you call it inside then? It's cream. Bourbon
Yeah,
cream.
it is.
Custard cream. Ginger crunch cream.
Oh, they are good.
Biscuit as well.
Fox's
Yeah.
ones, or
Fox's crunch creams. I'm crunching and creaming of those crunch creams.
we're giving a lot of free advertising to these biscuit manufacturer people.
They don't need it, eh?
Yeah, fuck them. They can pay for that slot. Oh well, yeah.
So that's my day, mate. Again, classic.
Yeah, classic foods from Struggy. Not that anyone asked, but I'm fine. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm good.
It's what makes me happy. But I've been
I'm glad you're
farting
fine,
like
that's
mad,
good,
so
that's
here
good.
if I go and mute at random moments, then that's the Peppies still working its way through.
Have you had
Did
Black
you,
Rooster, Matt? Have you
I've
you
never
sampled
had
that?
Black
No.
Rooster.
I was going to ask you
Never.
for your ranking between Nando's, Pepe's, Black Rooster, but if you've not had it, it's a moot point.
But you've only had Black Rooster, you've not had the
No, I've had
Peppies.
Pepe's, yeah.
So what would you do then?
Black Rooster's 8th on the list of like the 3. It's so far down. It's miles away. Black Rooster's shite. And Nando's is the old reliable, and it's a
But it's at
staple.
Ibrox, mate. They've got it in the stands.
Yeah, okay. It's 10th then. It's awful.
Even more pain for the Rangers fans then, is having to eat that shite whilst they watch their team get battered.
They use it as a bragging point over Celtic for not having good catering in their
Do
ground.
they launch the dry chicken at the players when they're losing? Like, is that what
It is so dry, so dry.
Chuck it at Russell.
Yeah.
really hate
Oh, it's like a vampire and sees garlic. Oh, it burns.
Melting into the grass.
Right, let's
Anyway,
kick on with the main content for this podcast, which is a bit of a hypothetical. Who would your 12 teams be if you're creating your top flight league? Yeah, I don't know if there's a good way to start this. Should we go with one team each and go like that, or I think we should maybe hear from one person at a time and just give us your list.
Yeah,
make
go
sense?
first if you want.
Yeah, on you go,
Fire
Matt.
through
Who's your 12?
Okay, let's do this. So one, I'll go from top to bottom. How I would think the league table would roughly be.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't done
One,
that. So.
Celtic, ever present, most league wins in the SPL era, 8 to 8, and no one else has won another 7. Is that right?
What?
SPL era, mate.
Oh, right, okay, the SPL. Sorry, you lost me.
2013 SPL.
Yeah, cool.
That's the vibe we're going for. I've not misunderstood the.
I mean, yeah, just your top flight, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, but I was researching SPL for fucking 4
That's
hours.
fine.
I was supposed to be
That's-
working.
I mean, I think most of the teams that are going to be
I
on
missed
our
deadlines.
lists
I missed
are.
submissions. I was doing this bloody SPL.
Carry on. So you've got Celtic.
That's not. I would never miss a deadline. Anyway, so Celtic, Hearts, number 2, a classic team of the SPL era. Romanov, all the foreign signings. Graham Ricks, Hartley and Presley and Gordon being like, there's a negative atmosphere in the dressing room. Dundee United, number 3.
You've included us. Wow,
An ever present
it's big of you.
Scottish Cup win in that time of the SPL, you know. Aberdeen as well at 4th. 5, I'm going for Dundee.
Okay.
An absolute banter club of the era. They're only in there for 5 years, but they made had a lot of fun. Kinesia, fucking mad other boys, foreign signings galore, class. Then it's Kelly Motherwell, ever present. Yeah, whatever, boring. They can just sit in mid-table doing fuck all because no one can remember one player from their team. Rubbish. But they never got relegated, so fair play. 8th, Dunfermline. It pains me to say it, but Dunfermline over the last many years have done well for the 5 teams. 9 seasons over 3 spells in the SPL. SPL Pip Wraith to promotion in 2010-11, which is still gutted to this day.
Shucks.
John McGlynn, so close. They also got the Scottish Cup final and Europe in the time when they were in the SPL. It's Falkirk, 5 seasons, Scottish Cup final, SPL. Yeah, you think Falkirk is synonymous with SPL and the sort of young players that they brought through over that time and moving from Brockville to the 3 standard stupid place in Grangemouth. And then
What's your vendetta with Falkirk, man?
Well, why would you build a stadium, a brand new stadium in like a vacant area and think, oh, we'll just build 3 stands? Why would you not just build 4 stands?
To save money, because they wouldn't fill the 4 stands.
Yeah,
Clever.
just now they're selling out. Think of it now, like it's unbelievable. All the revenue they could be making from having 4 stands. Anyway, then Inverness 10th, 8 seasons over 2 spells, finished 4th in the last season that was SPL. 11th, Livingston. Now, did you know that Livingston in 2001-2 were managed by Sir Jim of Leishman?
Mm.
Took them to 3rd, and Big Marv, classic legend, won the League Cup, and then went into administration and relegated. It was just mad. A pretty fun time for Livingston. And last, Gretna. Gretna.
Reviving them from the dead.
We're talking about SPL. They had 1 season in the SPL. They were relegated with 13 points and then liquidated after that. It's a cautionary tale.
You've not chosen your own team?
Wraith. I can't pick Wraith to be in like the dream team that have never actually been in the top flight in my lifetime.
Yeah, they were.
2 seasons, I was about 5-year-old. I can't remember that. That's I'm going on like facts and figures, mate. That's why Rangers, not in my team, tainted titles. Doesn't count.
Well, the club doesn't exist anymore, so
exactly. So that was my top. That's my 12. You have to have Gretna in there because it's like you think of them, you think of that season, and maybe you do think of them getting to the Scottish Cup final season before. But you can't not have the worst team in like history to be in the league. And then just they said fuck it. The boy was like, that's the thing with mad owners, eh? I mean, it was quite a sad end for them, you know. So
yeah, the Gretna 2008 now they were sort of rebadged like a mini metro.
I mean, they played at Fir Hill, did they not? No, not Fir Hill, Fir Park, Motherwell.
For the season they were in the top flight, did they?
Did they?
Can't remember that, but
am I making that up? Did they play there? I don't know, but they couldn't play in their own stadium obviously because it was like a fucking shed. Because obviously they got promoted like so quickly up through the leagues. So yeah, I remember that team. I mean, Big Kenny Duker was always like banging the goals in when they were working their way up the leagues, and then
the Doctor,
Big Jeff Stelling, the Doctor scored again. Obviously they got to that cup final against Hearts. They were very unlucky not to win that cup, taking them to penalties. So it was
that would have been incredible.
It was a whirlwind, I think.
And they make it into your 12. That's the biggest headline here. Rangers omitted, Gretna make it. Wow.
Gretna make it, mate. It's like Derby in the English Premier. You know, everyone remembers them as being like the worst team ever to be in like the English Premier League. So you got to have someone there that's memorable for the wrong reasons.
It's an interesting 12. I think a lot of those will be repeated in mine and Andrew's lists, but a few curveballs that might not be. Andrew, what do you think of that, and what's your list? Your 12. Give us your 12.
You didn't have Hibs in there either.
I didn't have Hibs.
No.
Did I have 12
you not?
teams?
No, you had Celtic, Aberdeen, Hearts, Dundee United, Dundee, Falkirk, Dunfermline.
Oh, he's had a howler.
Kelly Thistle, Livy, and
Okay,
Gretna.
fine. Swap out Kilmarnock because they're fucking.
That's too late
boring.
now. It's too late
No,
now.
you've made your list. You spent
Fucking
hours
right,
researching this.
It's laminated
4
minutes,
hours.
I know.
4
No
hours.
Hibs,
No.
no Rangers, Gretna, Livy, and Kelly make it. Oh wow.
Let's take out Kelly and put in Hibs because they're
No.
pretty much the same.
No, that's fine.
Did
That's
Hibs get
locked in
relegated
now.
during that time?
Can't
Fucking-
unlock it.
We're going to get the listeners to vote on who's 12th they would love to see in the top flight, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have angered a lot of people there. Right, Andrew.
It was an oversight.
Yes.
I've got Rangers. I've got Dundee United. I've got Dundee, Aberdeen, Falkirk, so all quite similar to Matt. Hibs I've got in there as well, unlike Matt. I've got Dunfermline as well. Hearts, Motherwell, and also another one that Matt missed is St Mirren. Got them in there. They've been really steady in the league for a while. They've punched above their weight. I think they're.
You
They
just
deserve
love
to be in
Stephen
there.
Robinson. You just love him.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Fanboy.
But I do, yeah. Seriously, I do. Call me. Or hit me up on LinkedIn or something. Ross County in there as well. And last one would be Kilmarnock.
So Celtic miss out. That's probably the biggest
yeah, fuck
talking
those
point.
guys. I mean, if I get to pick my own league, I'm not picking that shit. Like, fuck that. So, yeah. Yeah, that would be my the only difference is Hibs, St Mirren, Ross County.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So
I think
Hibs,
that's
St
it.
Mirren, Ross County make it, and
Yeah.
Gretna drop out, Livingston drop out, and
Yeah.
Cali. I think you had Cali as the Highland team, Matt, and Andrew's
That's
gone with
right.
County.
That's right.
Mm.
That's right.
So yeah,
That's
the bulk
right.
of them are the same. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why County over Cali, mate? Surely Cali made more of a splash in the old top flight.
Because Ross County were one of the only teams that treated us fairly when we had that sort of weird vote that was completely against the rules to get us relegated to the third division. So
I'm surprised United made the cut. Then I thought we'd be one of the first ones kicked out.
that's fine. You know, I can live with that. But yeah, no, United had some great teams over the years, and yeah, I would go to Tannadice and Dens pretty frequently as a youngster. So that was during Dundee's kind of golden years as well, as Matthew was talking about. So yeah, saw all that, which was very fortunate at a young age. But yeah, so it'd be hard to relegate them, I think, from a personal perspective. But
Some
yeah.
mental teams in those like that era, the SPL, like when you're talking
was
98,
great.
2013, like
Crazy,
that was
yeah.
the peak, no?
yeah,
think
the other
between-
ones like Partick Thistle in there.
Yeah.
Obviously Wraith we talked about as well. You know, and Cali Thistle, obviously you chucked in there as well. So yeah, there's been some pretty wild ones. One thing I did learn, like doing the exercise, was like you could easily have an 18 team league, you know, with a pretty decent kind of lineup. You know, maybe 18 is a bit too much, you know, but I could have easily filled 18 like there. I had a wee subs bench of teams that didn't quite make it. So yeah, it just shows you there is an attraction there, and a lot of those still have decent fan bases. Some of them maybe not so much, like, you know, we've talked about Livingston, St Johnstone and such like, but yeah, there's decent ones in there. You know what I mean? Wraith are well followed, Partick well followed, you know. Even Cali Thistle are pretty decent following, you know, for the size of the club. So, yeah, interesting.
Bring
Yeah,
back
that-
Gretna.
That early era is like when I was first starting to sort of pay attention to football, I suppose, early to mid 2000s. That's when it was at its best. It was so good.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rangers and Celtic were running away with pretty much everything as you'd expect, but
The
just,
banter was
teams like
real.
Dundee and Livingston having good squads, and
Yeah.
Kelly, like, I don't know, maybe it was a bit later on, boys like Eremenko and that, Kelly. The names that
Yeah, that's right. It was a wee bit later on there, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just been too nostalgic, but there's a lot of teams
No, I mean,
there that
everything was
actually had some-
better.
yeah,
Everything's always
there-
better in the past.
There was good talent in there. Do you know what I mean? There's players that went on to do really good things, and obviously maybe it's difficult to tell right now, but over the last few years, you know, the amount of players that have come from a team out with the sort of big boys within the SPFL, you know, where have they gone on and what careers have they had? Whereas you look at it from back then, there's some absolute belters in there. So
money's just ruined it a wee bit, isn't it? Because the difference in money down there compared to up here now, it's so vast. And I'm not talking about the Premier League because there's always been a big gulf there, but Championship and things, players preferring to play there just for the cash.
Massively. Who have you got on your list then? What's a
lot of similar teams and a few changes as well. So obviously Aberdeen. So I approached this. My thought was trying to get as many derbies in there as possible.
Yeah.
And also trying to keep as many games in the Central Belt as we can as well. The 70% of the Scottish people live in the Central Belt. Glasgow through Edinburgh in the middle up into Fife.
Boo.
So most people live in there.
Geographically racist.
How can you say that?
No. I've got a few big longer away days, to keep it balanced. But yeah, I was looking at more geography, as well as the history of these teams. So Aberdeen, Dundee United. There you've got some sort of rivalries, and obviously the derby between the Dundee teams. Hibs and Hearts in Edinburgh, and Fife, Dunfermline, and I've gone a wee bit before SPL era, but still. So it's technically in our lifetime, so I'm going to pop Wraith in there.
Yeah,
I think that it'd be a good addition to the fixture list if you're a fan that's living in that densely populated area. Then I've gone Killie, Motherwell, Partick Thistle, Falkirk, and Inverness Cally Thistle. So I'm getting rid of the arse cheeks that are the Old Firm. Ideally, in my world, they wouldn't exist. It's a much more balanced league. You've got one long away day up in the Highlands to Cally. You've got another one kind of at Aberdeen. But then Partick Thistle, the reason they're in is just their fan base. I think they're a really, really well-backed club. Partick Thistle, boing, boing, just for that one chant alone, and for their big, weird, jaggy mascot. That's good banter. Killie and Motherwell stay in over St Mirren and St Johnstone. Those are the other two that were up for debate, but I think those are, again, probably better-backed clubs for me in terms of the fan bases. Maybe St Mirren are being harshly judged on that, but definitely St Johnstone for me. Don't have the same backing. Dunfermline and Wraith goes without saying. Hibs and Hearts, Dundee United, Aberdeen. Yeah, loads of fierce battles. I think that would be quite an interesting league.
Who'd win it?
Would be. I was going to ask that. Who do you reckon would take the title? That's
well, right now it's Hearts
of the best. Of the best
of the best
kind of era of
Hearts have been
lifetimes.
Maybe most consistent, but then you can't really say that without forgetting they've been relegated. So have Dundee United, so have Hibs. Aberdeen have been ever present and have been second a couple of times when Rangers were down.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. So probably Aberdeen first over that piece. Maybe Hearts, then Hibs, then United.
Hibs. Sorry, Hibs.
Top four.
Hibs should be in there. I'm just making a late substitution. Hibs.
No, you can't do that, mate.
No, mate. You've got them down in the Championship with Rangers. Which did happen.
When I first started going to football in 97, they were in the Championship, to be fair, Hibs, and they've been in the Championship for quite a few years, recent times. So yeah, fuck you, Hibs. I'm sticking by my decision.
It was that debate as well that I had that you were talking about earlier, the Cally versus County one, because I wanted the Highland team in there, and I know County recently have been the stronger of the two, but growing up, Inverness, Cally, and that cup winning team that they had with Christie and boys like that. I mean, yeah, it was. I don't know. It's. What's his name? Graham Shinney was there as well. I remember much more of Cally growing up, and that Subway sponsor across the front of the shirt. That's why they get in over the Staggies. Plus, slightly less journey time if you're going to the away day.
Good Morrison as well.
There's a good Morrison's. I've used the facilities in there.
Yeah, not much McDonald's on the way up the A1 though, is there?
Nada.
Yeah, need to get a few drive-thrus on the side of the road. Forget the dual carriageway, fucking erect some McDonald's on the A1. That should be the government's policy.
Like Burger King at the Kinross service station, I think. But no Macca's. Andrew'd be happy. He's a king man.
That's it.
So yeah, if we jokingly just include Matt's allowed Hibs for a second. We've got Aberdeen, Dundee United, Hibs, Hearts are ever present in all three. So are Dunfermline, I think. Motherwell were as well. Falkirk, did we all have Falkirk?
Yeah, I had Falkirk. Matt had Falkirk as well, yeah.
I did.
So we've got 8 or 9 teams there that are the same. I've obviously chucked out both the Old Firm. Matt's chucked out Rangers. Andrew's chucked out Celtic. So somewhere in that is the perfect combo, isn't it?
You want that banter, that's why you got to have some teams like
Gretna.
That mad Gretna and that mad Livingston team, like they also had some financial difficulties, but they had some fun times as well. They had quite an exciting team that were in Europe. Like, it's mad. Like Jim Leishman, their manager. For that reason alone, they have to be in the league, man. Jim Leishman kicking about Livingston.
A good attendances then as well, eh?
He was. I saw him at the Gap all the time when he was working Livingston. He was always buying stuff
The Gap
at the outlet.
I would never have guessed Jim Leishman shops at Gap, but
he does. He's kitted out.
Well, that was a fun little 15-minute piece on our best SPL 12 teams that we'd pick. So let us know in the comments if you want to write all 12 teams down for us. Let us know who you'd pick. Ridicule our selections, and make sure Hibs are included, because I don't know why Matt's forgotten about them.
It was an oversight.
Awful. Right, on to our weekend preview. And again, we've all chosen games that we're going to quickly preview and predict. Matt is on 3 points, having gotten a 1-1 score correct between Morton and County. Andrew's on 1 point when he guessed Motherwell 2-0 against Aberdeen. And I'm on a big fat bagel, because I got it bang wrong with Cove Rangers last week. So we'll start at the top this time. We'll go with you, Andrew. What game have you picked for us?
I have gone for Hearts versus Hibs. So yeah, really interesting game this. Obviously, every derby is, but Hearts in good form. Everyone knows that. But they're not in great form with the derby. So if I'm not mistaken, I think Hibs have won the last two, 2-1. And then the two before that were score draws. So it'll be really interesting to see. It'd be really interesting to see how Hibs perform in this, to be honest with you, rather than having the attention on Hearts. I think Hearts will turn up and they'll be a really difficult side. It's just whether Hibs, with their slightly poorer run of form, domestically, whether this is maybe the catalyst and the turning point. Well, let's see. But I'm going for a score draw of 1-1. So a bit of a boring prediction, but that's where I think it'll be. I think it'll be a feisty affair. I think it'll be a good watch, but I do think it'll be just one apiece.
I think if you had the Opta stats or whatever thing that we use up here for something similar, 1-1 would be what the AI or the computer would predict based on previous results and based on the form of both teams. That's not a bad shout. 1-1 was a lucky score for Matt last week, so maybe it will be for you. Any red cards predicted?
AI as well. So.
Oh, you're like
no red cards, but I think there'll be plenty of yellows. I'm not actually sure who's refereeing it though. I didn't find that one out. So
what have you been doing all day?
Well, spending 5 hours on my SPL team. So at least I kept Hibs in mind. But I don't know. It depends who's reffing it, I guess. But I do think that there'll be plenty of yellow cards. It'll be a feisty affair, but no sending off.
Lovely stuff. Moving down the leagues then, away from the Premiership to Matt, who I think has gone for a Championship game this week or League One?
That's right, another Championship game this week. I've gone for Dunfermline versus Queen's Park. A big game for Dunfermline, more so than Queen's Park, on the back of 3 straight defeats. Losing away to St Johnstone, which they put up a really good performance on the back of a 5-0 win against Arbroath, so things weren't looking too bad for them. I think still aren't looking too bad, but things were looking okay. They played well in that game, but then since then they've gone to lose at home to Ayr and Park Thistle, getting a man sent off in each game, and they're sitting in mid-table on 8 points. Queen's Park on 8 with 7 points. Now I'm thinking Dunfermline need a win, not only for their playoff push, but I mean, how much can Lennon be arsed really with that? If they continue to sort of stumble around in mid-table, he's not going to be hanging about too long there, is he? Queen's Park, on the other hand, have defied expectations. I thought they would be sitting, languishing near the bottom, similar to Airdrie, but they've performed relatively well. Draws against Ayr and Morton, beat Ross County and Dingwall, and then 2 narrow defeats to St Johnstone and Park Thistle. So I mean, it could be a tight game. I think Dunfermline need to win more so if they want to push forward their aspirations. They've spent a bit of money on some players, They've got new owners. It is a mix of a young team, so they're going to be still a bit inconsistent, but I think they need to win that game, and I think they will. I'm going 2-1 Dunfermline.
You're backing your rivals to get the dub.
Nice.
Dub.
Well
Yeah,
done.
I think so. I think Lennon will be right up with them, fucking getting them up for this game, and they need to sort themselves out eventually, and get some consistent form going.
Thought they'd get them up for the game against Wraith, obviously in the derby, but
They were poor in that, I know.
yeah, failed to do it in that game. So
He was integrating some of the new signings for that game, and they've been playing a lot. One of the boys got sent off last week, though, Caceres, who looks quite a bright spark, so he won't be playing. And obviously, Zach Rudden came in as well, but he got injured against St Johnston, so he was part of the reason they were doing quite well for that period of time. So they've been back to playing Chris Kane, so it's no surprise they haven't won a game since. But
2-1
I
win
think
nonetheless.
I think they've got enough about them. Like the Andy Todd up front's an exciting prospect.
Is that the fellow with the specs?
That's right, yeah.
He's been decent from what I've seen. Or what I've read.
Seriously.
Todd, seriously. So we've got a 1-1 draw in the Hearts Hibs. We've got 2-1 to the Pars against Queen's Park. And I have gone for the bigger Edinburgh derby this weekend. I've gone for the Spartans against Edinburgh City. That's the game I'm looking at from League 2. It is it's top versus bottom in terms of points, but that's obviously because of the 15-point deduction that Edinburgh City were given. But if you take that away, Edinburgh City would be up on 12 points, so it's a bit closer than you think. Obviously, Spartans are in better form. They've only had one defeat in the last 5 games, and last season, the last 2 games, I think, between the two, City battered Spartans at the start of this year, and then just towards the end of the season, Spartans got the revenge with a 3-1 win. So could go either way. Both sides in decent form. I think it'll be pretty close. But I have to side with the team that I've seen more of, which is the Spartans. A fantastic place is Ainsley Park, or as it's now known, the Vanlock Community Stadium, where you can.
What, sorry?
The Vanlock Community Stadium.
What's Vanlock?
I think it's a brand.
Van.
Yeah.
Vans or locks?
It's VANLOQ. Vanlock.
Yeah.
So Vans then.
They were sponsored by them halfway through last season.
Man in the know.
There we go. That's our man with the commercial knowledge. Yeah, you can get a pint at Ainsley Park or the Vanlock Community Stadium before the match. Not during the match. You can't drink whilst you're watching Scottish football, of course. But that's why I've gone for them to win, really, more than the football. I can't sit here and lie and say I've watched a lot of League 2 football. It's based purely on the reports that I've been reading. But I think they will win 2-1. I'll go with a safe scoreline, nothing too outlandish. I think it will be tight between the two. It could easily go the other way. As you've seen last season, City know how to beat Spartans. But yeah, Spartans seem to be on a roll, and I think they'll extend their lead at the top.
I think that's fair.
On the Spartans.
So there we have it. That's the weekend review done and dusted. It's time now for a bit of quizzing action to close things off. Gents, if you're ready for that.
Brought to you by Nooch.
Absolutely.
Brought to you by Nooch, which I've just come from tonight. I was there for the pub quiz Thursday, 8 p.m. in Stirling, if you want to come and join us. But yeah, time for a bit of quizzing action here. And again, it's a surprise. It's a new format. We've not done this on the pod before. Matt and Andrew have no idea what's coming up. And it could go completely Pete-tong, but I'll try my best to make this as clear as possible. It's a game of Tenable, in case you've not seen that show before.
Tenable.
What's that?
I'll explain how it works. You basically just need to name 10 of something, and you get
okay.
3 lives to play with. So if you get 3 wrong, you're humped, effectively.
Shit.
And what we're looking for in this little episode is managers of the managers in Scotland who have managed over 150 games from the 10 teams in the current Premiership. So I'll try and explain how this works. So excluding Rangers and Celtic, because I'm excluding them. We talked about the Old Firm all on Tuesday. We don't want any more of that. So it's just the other 10 teams. I'm sure you know who those 10 teams are. I won't read them all out. Yeah, Hibs are there, mate.
Yeah.
So basically, I've confused this massively.
Is this a team effort, or is this...
Yeah, you're teaming up here
right.
against the house, against me. So those 10 teams, any manager from the year 2000 to now that's managed over 150 games for
For
that.
those teams. Okay.
Yeah. So not total management games, but managed over 150 games for those teams.
Do you have to name the team as well?
Yes.
Because some of them might have moved.
If there's... Yeah, you can name a manager twice if it's for two different teams.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Mm.
If you need to name 10, let me just see how many there are in total.
150 games.
That's like 3 seasons. No,
Yeah.
maybe 3.5 seasons. If we're counting league games only, or
all games. I've not
so it's like
got any
4
stats
seasons.
Hmm. Okay.
Should we start? Is there a clock or?
No, there's no clock, but we do need to wrap this episode up at some point. So
first one, Andrew, we should go for is probably Derek McInnes for Aberdeen, right?
Yeah, that's
Big
what I was
Dale
going to
boy,
say.
like
Yeah,
10
that was
years,
first
yeah,
on my
so-
list.
So there are 15 options. I'll just say. So you've got to get 10 of the 15.
Sorry, Del boy.
Derek McInnes at Aberdeen is, of course, correct. Yes, 295 games in charge at Aberdeen.
Wait,
Okay.
where did he place in the top 10? Do you have an order?
He's second, I think. First, second.
That's probably the only
Okay.
Aberdeen one I can think of. Well, how far back are we going? 10 years.
Since
Davy
20,
Martin-
since
Davy
2000.
Martindale must
Yeah,
be.
good shout. Martins of Dale. Yeah.
Martins of Dale.
Lock
Martindale
in, please.
is correct. Yes, of course.
Was that? I don't know if that was actually as long as that.
Has John McGlynn been at Falkirk for long enough for 150 games? So he's at League One. They didn't get promoted. Then League One, they did get promoted. Then Championship, so that's 3. So it's 3, 6, 9. Nah, probably not.
So yeah, sorry, Martindale was 219 at Livingston as things stand. So you've got 2. Yep.
I'm thinking Craig Levine at United must have been around about that. But what do you reckon?
What year is it from? Sorry, Tom. When it started.
From the year 2000 to now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't think he was there that long. To be fair, like Levine.
Oh, okay.
I
Right,
don't know if
fair
he
enough.
left. Didn't he go to Scotland and then he was one of
We'll
those
keep,
later on.
we'll keep him on the subs bench.
Let's
shall
go
we?
Robbie Nielsen
Just-
at Hearts. I think he was on his many spells at Hearts. Was there for over 150 games. Do you think Robbie Nielsen? He was got them up, kept them up. Then he came back, got them up, kept them up.
I reckon it'll be around that 150. Like, I reckon it'll be. Let's stick him in.
Okay, lock in Nielsen, please.
Nielsen correct. 232 across his varying spells
a
at
lot
Hearts.
more than that, then, yeah.
The Highbees, who was their longest serving manager? I mean,
They've
Lennon
had
was
a
there.
lot of. Yeah,
Stubbs was there.
none of that was that long, really.
Nah.
You're looking at before
Next year.
that, really.
So you move on to like
Yeah, how long was fuck, what's his name? How long was Mark McGee at Motherwell?
oh yeah, maybe Stuart McCall. I think he was there maybe 4 seasons at Motherwell. James Stuart McCall.
Oh, was he?
He certainly got them into the game second.
Go for that then. Let's go for that.
Right, lock in Stuart McCall.
It's your first life lost. It's devastating stuff. Is it 146 games in charge at Motherwell?
That's harsh. That's harsh.
Very, very
That's
close, but you do lose a life.
146.
harsh.
Really hard. You're not really thinking Scottish teams keep managers for like such a long period of time. You know, it always seems to be.
Nah.
Hearts.
I'm trying to think of Hibs. That's just got stuck
How long was
in my head.
McLeish at Hibs for? Was he with 98? Was he here before the 2000? Like Alex McLeish.
McLeish.
He went to Rangers
Um,
early 2000s, did he? Or
He did. I would actually say I think he would have been there long enough, but I don't.
I'll say just before we continue, if a manager say started in 1997 at a club and left in 2001, I've been very harsh and only included the games after the year 2000.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So I take it that's.
So it's a bit of a hint
McLeish.
to say that McLeish at Hibs is not one. I won't take a life
Okay.
off you.
To be honest, I can't really think of anyone at Hibs because they've chopped about a fair bit.
how long was Pat Fenlon there for?
2
3 years.
That was
He got up to 2 Scottish Cup finals, as I recall.
was
One of
that
which shall not be named.
I didn't think he was there that long, but maybe he was. Do you want to chuck him in?
Nah, not. We need to get a safe one
Put
in.
him on the bench. I'll put him on
the
the
bench. Your Mark McGee was Motherwell. That's right. Craig Brown was he at Motherwell quite a long time. Who else is in the top flight at the moment? Livingston was Martindale.
I think Mark McGee might be a shout.
For Motherwell?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Wrong. He didn't even have 100 games.
Fuck me. Jesus, I got that.
Okay,
one
that's a
totally
life
wrong.
lost. I will start to help you out slightly because you're struggling. I'll give you the number of managers at each team that have done over 150 to see if that helps. I'm just going to triple check my stats on Mark McGee to make sure, because that does seem low. No, he was 62. Oh no, wait, hold on. He had 2 spells. Yes,
Yeah.
he was 62 games and then plus 88, which remarkably is 150. It's unbelievable. I'm glad I checked that because the listeners would be outraged.
Okay, now.
Let me just
That
update my
was,
little spreadsheet.
That was lucky.
So yeah, you've got 4 out of the possible 16.
Right.
And that's
so-
no life lost, so there you go.
Well, how long was
That's
Paul
fine.
Hartley at Dundee for? Let's go. I think Paul Hartley was there for a lot more than 150 games.
Is this not our last life?
No, you didn't lose one there because I corrected the Mark McGee to a point, so you've still got...
yeah, true. Okay.
I think he was there promotion season, top 6, maybe relegation season for Dundee United, maybe a season after that. I don't know. We'll keep him on the reserves for now, Paul Hartley. Who else we got? St Mirren. Can you think of anyone? St Mirren, Jack Ross. Again, how
Stephen
long was he there
Robinson.
for?
He's a pretty good manager.
Who was manager in St Mirren when they were just came up?
That is a very good question. That's the kind of Stephen Thompson-y kind of era, wasn't it?
Danny Lennon, I think, was the manager, but I don't know how long he was there for.
Danny Lennon, I think, was there a reasonable amount of time, but
Kelly, you've got
that's hard.
Kenny Shields was there for a long time.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of there, but I didn't know if it was long enough. But
Jimmy
I would go-
Calderwood at Aberdeen. Jimmy Calderwood at Aberdeen.
Yeah, that's a stick on that one. Yeah, go for
So
that.
big- Jim
Correct, well
Aberdeen.
done, yes. He is 190.
But Jim Jeffries at Hearts.
Oh, Jim Jeffries was at Killie as well, was
Was
he
it
not?
Kelly as well, yeah. Well, was it Kelly longer? I'm sure he won the cup with Kelly, or was he in the cup final?
I think he was at Killie. Actually, I don't know. I don't know
Was he
that.
win the
Actually,
league- was he the
that's-
manager of Hearts when he won the Scottish Cup? I think he was, right? Jim Jeffries. Should we go with Big Jim at Hearts?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Jim Jeffries at Hearts, lock it in.
Jim Jeffries' Hearts, wrong.
Fuck off.
He was in
Was
the
he?
90s, sir.
Was he?
Yeah, he probably
Jeffries in the
spilled over a bit,
90s.
but
Bastard, fucking Jim. Sorry, mate, that was me getting excited.
Jim Jeffries' Hearts.
Who's on the reserve list, Andrew, at the moment?
We've got Levine and Fenlon. Levine for United.
What about Hoosty at United?
I think he was there.
He was there a long time, Hoosty, I think.
Less time than Levine, was he not?
No, I'm sure Levine was there like 1.5, 2 years, and then Hoosty came and won the Scottish Cup and like had the John Daly team and all that.
I mean, I'm willing to take a punt on a grunt if you want.
Lock it in, Tom. Peter Houston.
Hoosty. He's managed Dundee United for 150 games. That's your
man,
6th
bang
one
on.
correct. Well done.
Jesus Christ. That was intense.
Still
What
got one life
about-
to play with
What
before you
about
start
John
getting some
Hughes?
hints.
John Hughes at Falkirk.
Falkirk, he was there a while, was he not? Was he not? It's that kind of era that I find really difficult to...
I think you need to be there at least 4 seasons, like to get. Cause you only have a cup run, then you're only going to need league games. To be like 4 seasons, but I mean, I think Falkirk was Hughes the manager of Falkirk that one. Just go for it. I think he could have been the manager for 4 seasons and then took them down. I'm sure.
Should we go for it? Should we try it?
Yeah, go for it.
John Hughes. Falkirk.
Yogi Falkirk. Correct.
Oh, Andrew,
he
well
was
done.
there 263
Was he actually?
games.
Jesus, Yogi.
Oh shit! Wow.
Well played, sir. Again, that's a blur. Like that was a.
You've got 7 so far. You've still got 1 life to play with that you can lose.
Who have we used already, Tom?
So you've got Jimmy Calderwood on 190, Derek McInnes at Aberdeen 295. He's the second highest on the list. Peter Houston, Dundee United 150. Falkirk John Hughes 263. Hearts Robbie Nielsen 232. Livingston David Martindale 219, and Mark McGee Motherwell 150.
Okay, I'm just writing these down. And John Hughes. I think Levine was there a good amount of time. I think it must be around the. If Peter.
Oh no, you've lost another life. Sorry to interrupt. You lost the Jim Jeffries life for Hearts. You almost got away with that one.
We lost 2 lives, yeah.
So you're down to your last one. So I will help you slightly and tell you how many more you've got for each club. So for Aberdeen, there are no more. Dundee, there are no more. Dundee United, again, no more. Falkirk have 2 more managers with over 150. Hearts have 1 more. Hibs have 0. Hilly have 2. Motherwell still has 1 more. And St Mirren have 3 more.
Wow. How about
Motherwell have 3 more.
Motherwell have 1 more.
St
Who has 3
Mirren?
more? Sorry, St Mirren.
Oh my god! I swear, you need to start getting a pen and paper. Write
I was
this stuff
thinking
down.
in my head about something.
You're off your nuts.
St Mirren. What about Gus McPherson?
Yeah, go for it, mate. Good shout.
Correct. 208 managerial
Gus.
appearances, I guess. 2 more to get. No more lives to lose.
So there's 2 more at St Mirren, 2 more at Falkirk, 1 at Hearts, 2 at Killie, and then I couldn't write down the rest quick enough.
Yeah. 1 more at Motherwell as well.
Motherwell, right? Okay.
Houston at Falkirk. Could we? Houston. We can have
2 at
different.
Falkirk.
Let's go Houston at Falkirk again. He was.
Well, he did say at the start like it could be over 2 teams, and maybe he said that for a reason. So let's. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think he was there a long time.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad face, but
Locked in
Yeah.
or
Wait, so we can have Houston at Dundee United and have him at Falkirk, and he's still going to have 150 for each club. Yeah.
yeah, if you want to go for
I
that.
remember that Falkirk, but it doesn't
yeah,
necessarily
do
have
it.
to.
Let's go for it.
Houston
I
again,
reckon,
Falkirk,
I
yeah.
reckon you go gut feel it. Go with it.
Okay, Houston at Falkirk.
Correct. Yes. 153.
And there's 1 more to get, and we've got
1 more
Tenable.
to get. Yep. And then you're Tenable.
Warwick
I've
Davis
not been
pops
saying
out.
that. It's Tenable the whole way through. It's the whole name of the game. I've ruined this
Warwick
for
Davis
everybody.
pops out the laptop, gives us a high five. Okay, so we've got 1 more at Falkirk, did you say?
There's 1 more at Falkirk, yep, to get if you want to go down that route. Or
And-
there's
There was Jim Jeffries not at Falkirk.
Nah.
Oh, well.
one at
Nah.
Hearts.
Was he?
There's
Hearts. Who was kicking
1 at
about
Motherwell
Hearts?
and 2 at St Mirren.
Levine at Hearts. Have we said Levine at Hearts?
There's 2 at St Mirren.
You've not said
after
Levine at
we've-
Hearts, no.
Levine at
There's
Hearts,
2 at St
Andrew.
Mirren still after we've guessed Gus McPherson.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
There's still another 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Andrew, how long was Levine at Hearts for? Was he Hearts and then he went to Leicester? And then he came back to
He
United.
came back. He went to
United,
like,
then Scotland.
yeah, and then yeah.
He was Hearts manager.
I think Hearts is a good shout. Yeah, he was definitely at Hearts longer than United.
And what was United
think.
like? What did he say United was? 1-5 something.
Can't mind it was over 100.
Did you guess Levine at United, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give you the
Ah.
information again, because that's only fair. 136 was Levine's count at Dundee United.
That's it was wrong.
It was
So
wrong.
was he at Hearts longer than
I think
United?
he was
if he
at
was,
Hearts
then he
longer.
surely then it's got to be over the 150, isn't it?
Strongbow and all that. Like, was that him? Nah, it was a bit later. Strongbow. It was earlier. But yeah, fucking. Can you think of anyone else for St Mirren or Falkirk?
St Mirren, I mean, Goodwin was there a while.
Danny Lennon as well. We said he was there a while.
Danny Lennon, yeah, I know Jack Ross was there, but I don't think he was there that long.
Maybe 2-3 seasons.
Said Gus McPherson.
We can take a
Was
gamble
Gary-
on.
Gary Teal there that long.
Nah, I don't think so.
Goodwin was there a while though, eh? Was he not?
He was Alloa, and then St Mirren, and then he jumped to Aberdeen. Was he there longer than like 3 years at St Mirren to get the job at Aberdeen? Possibly.
Because he played for St Mirren and then
He did.
did he not?
He was at Alloa for like a season and then as manager.
I reckon he was at St Mirren long enough for 150 games. I reckon he must have been there maybe 4 years or something.
Okay,
Let's go for it.
go for it. Yeah, Jim Goodwin at St Mirren was our final answer.
Locked in? Yes, okay.
Yeah.
The scores at the end of this quiz. Could go your way, could go mine. It's a game of Tenable. Are you Tenable? Did you get all 10 from the possible 16? You didn't. It's 1-0 to the house. Jim Goodwin at St Mirren was 118 games in charge. That's your last life gone. And I am
Bastard.
victorious for doing nothing. We're just sitting here.
bad.
Can you give us the
That
rest
was
then, please?
hard.
That
The
was
ones you
yeah.
could have had at the JITs. I think he's third or fourth in the list. I don't know why you've not gone with him. Craig Levine. He was there for a long time. He had multiple stints.
Should've
You've
done
also got
That's fair from us.
at Killy, Deke McInnes, 159.
Really?
At
Oh,
Killy,
really?
the man at the top of the tree, Jim Jeffries, 303.
Andrew, we
I
fucked
fucking
it
said
badly
that as
there,
well.
man.
Those are these
Fucked
names you've
up.
said. Motherwell, a
Should've-
name that you've not mentioned once, though. The man who failed miserably at Hibs, Terry Butcher.
Really? Turn
Oh,
us.
5-4.
man. Shit, that's right about the golden era as well.
On to St Mirren, you have mentioned him about 8 times. It's Danny Lennon.
Oh, we fucked up so bad here.
You went with the wrong buddy in the end. And another St Mirren man, Andrew Gould's current love affair, Stephen Robinson.
Has he actually been there more than 100?
he
Yeah,
actually been there more than
160.
Andrew, we should have done this. We should have got Tenable. Like, we fucked it up. Like you said,
Yeah,
Jim Jeffries
we
at
did.
Killy, and I fucking poo-pooed that.
You
And then
said
fucking Jim Goodwin, you moron.
You said someone else as well.
We all said we got them all many times. We
man.
said Jeffries, Lennon.
We did pretty
Levine.
well.
We got them all. That
I think we did better than I thought we were going to do.
I think we
at
call
the
it a
start,
draw.
It was hard.
What do you
You
think?
don't call it a draw. You lost.
Yes.
No,
Come
we
on.
said the names.
You
It
got
was a
9
draw.
out of 10.
Call it
You
a
went
draw.
with the wrong man. You went Goodwin over Jeffries. You should have gone Jim Jeffries, Killy.
Should have gone Levine.
Should have
Or
gone Levine.
Levine.
Yeah, that's
Levine
who we
was
were
an
talking
obvious
about
one.
for ages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alas,
Especially when we knew how long he was at United as well. That was so stupid.
Good draw. Good draw.
in
Shake
the,
hands.
the house versus the Gimps, and it's 1-0 to the house in that series.
Thanks.
What a way to end the episode. Thanks so much for listening. We'll be back again on Tuesday. Until then, have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the 2 Edinburgh derbies. And A View from the Terrace is back. We're not plugging another show, but they are back tomorrow on BBC Scotland. So tune into that and enjoy one of the... don't shrug it off, man. It's one of the best TV shows around. Anyway, see you later.
Cheerio.